Do you have swollen legs and you're wondering why? Hi everyone, my name is Gloria Makinde. I am a registered nurse, a registered midwife, and a registered public health nurse in Nigeria. So today in this video, we'll be answering 4 different questions regarding edema, that is swelling. So what is edema? Edema is the term used to describe the accumulation of fluid in a particular part of the body, and this is evidenced by swelling. This means that you can easily tell that someone has edema when you see that, okay, this part of the body is more swollen than the other parts. And the most parts of the body that are usually affected are the feet, the legs, the ankle, sometimes the hand, the face, and even other parts of the body. So the second question is, what causes edema? There are several causes of edema, ranging from heart problems to kidney problems to liver cirrhosis to allergies, medications, venous insufficiency, protein malnutrition, a lot of reasons, a lot of causes for edema. But for the sake of this video, the cause that we will be examining is inactivity, which can be as a result of sitting for a long period of time, probably because of the nature of your work, or standing at a spot for a long period of time without moving around and all. And what can cause this edema in this kind of situation is, number one, poor circulation. You should know that when you are sitting down and your legs are hanging down, there is poor circulation of blood flow from your leg to your heart. The way the body system functions is that all the blood in the body goes to the heart so as to get oxygen and then moves back to other parts of the body. So in this situation where you're sitting down, the blood is unable to move very well from the leg to the heart, and this can cause something known as blood pooling. So what is blood pooling? Blood pooling is the accumulation of blood at a particular part of the body, in this case your leg, and the blood accumulates due to poor circulation of blood, due to poor movement of blood from your leg from your leg upwards. So when this blood is accumulated, there is increase in venous pressure. When the venous pressure increases, it forces fluid to move out of the vein into the surrounding tissue, and when this happens, it causes swelling. So those are 2 causes. The first one is poor circulation of blood, which leads to blood pooling, and which in turn leads to increased venous pressure and thereby causes swelling. Another thing is the natural pumping mechanism of the body. When you are sitting down or inactive for a long period of time, normally the way the body functions is that when we are moving or we are running, we are jogging, the muscle contracts, it relaxes, you are flexing your leg, moving, it makes it very easy for the blood circulation to be very, very consistent and all. But when you are sitting down, there's no muscular activity, so the normal natural pumping mechanism of the body is also inactive, which also adds to the swelling. And lastly, we have something called the lymphatic system in our body. One of the functions of this lymphatic system is that it removes excess fluid from the body and dirt from the body. But when you are inactive for a long period of time, the lymphatic system function also diminishes. Thereby, it doesn't help the swelling. The swelling continues. So these are some of the causes of swelling, of edema in an inactive person. Okay, so this moves us to the third question. Should you be worried? Being worried depends on 2 key factors: on the cause of the edema and the duration of the edema. So if a pregnant woman has edema, probably you notice that the feet of someone who is pregnant around you is swelling and all. Sometimes it might not be an issue because the pregnant person's body fluid increases, and so when this increases, it can also lead to swelling in other parts of the body. But when this swelling is fast, if the onset is very fast and it continues to increase, then it can be an indication for probably preeclampsia or some other conditions, and the person needs to see the doctor as soon as possible. But in this kind of situation where we are considering inactivity as a cause of edema, it might not be an issue, because normally once you resume your activity, the edema stops. It's your leg or any part of your body that is swollen comes back to normal. But if in a situation you see that this edema persists, or it increases, it continues to progress, it progresses or persists, then you should go see the doctor. Or you notice that this site of edema is painful or red or warm to touch, then you should go see the doctor just to ensure that there are no underlying conditions at all. So it could be a cause of concern, and it might not be a cause of concern if you get to know, okay, what is causing this, and is it resolving, and what are the other accompanying signs and symptoms. Okay, to the last question, what should you do? Okay, in this video we are considering inactivity as a cause of edema. So for this kind of situation, what should you do? The first thing that you should do is to ensure that you activate your muscles as fast and as soon as possible. Okay, you are working at the place of your work. Yes, you might not be able to resign because we need money, of course. But what should you do? You should try as much as possible to always get up from that sitting position and walk around. I would recommend walking around every hour. That means if you get to work by 8 a.m., by 9 stand up, walk around, go back to your seat. By 10, walk around till the end, to the closing period. So always ensure to activate those muscles. When you see that you've been working for a long period of time, if you cannot do 30 minutes, do 1 hour. Stand up, walk to the bathroom, walk to the gate, just move around for about 5 to 10 minutes and then resume your work. Another thing that you can do is there are different exercises that you can put in place even whilst sitting down. You can download the fitness app, different fitness apps. They give office workouts that you can do whilst sitting down. You can always do heel tap. There's an exercise called heel tap whereby your feet is moving with your heel on the floor. So you do that, or you flex your knee. You flex your knee, and just maybe 10 times for both legs. You flex your knee just to ensure that you keep your muscles very active and the blood flow in, you get it. So you want to ensure that you keep your muscles as active as possible. Another thing that you can do is leg elevation. Okay, if you're at work, this might not be convenient because you can't be putting your leg on the table. Everybody will be looking at you like, what's going on? But if you are at home, or even if after the work hours you get to your house, you can also do this. You can always elevate your leg. It helps the blood return very well. It really helps circulation. You can elevate the feet of your bed. You can elevate your leg on a pillow, or you can simply just put your leg on a higher table, and it helps to elevate the leg and increase venous return. And lastly, another thing that you should ensure is hydration and diet. You need to always stay hydrated. Drink enough water, and ensure that you do not take too much of salt. Okay, so the way our body functions is that the more the salt you have in the body, the more water it holds back. Salt functions to hold back fluid in your body. So meaning that once you take too much salt, you have too much water as well. So ensure that you keep your salt as low as possible. A little bit of salt is enough put these measures in place and keep yourself healthy. If at this point you are yet to subscribe to this channel, I don't know what to do. Kindly subscribe to the channel and put on the notification bell to always get notified anytime I drop a new video. Don't forget, always stay healthy and stay happy. See you in my next video. Bye.